With me today, I have Ben Korn, the former president and current board member of Tucson Young Professionals, and Jeff L., the current president of Tucson Young Professionals. Thanks for coming today, guys.
Thanks, Caitlin.
Thanks for having us.
Jeff, I'll start with you. Can you give us a little bit of the history of the Tucson Young Professionals organization?
Yes, the Tucson Young Professionals was formed in 2007. We're a nonprofit organization aimed at promoting, attracting, and retaining young professionals in Tucson.
Okay, and one of the main events that you guys host throughout the year is the First Fridays. Can you give us a little bit of background information on that event as well?
Yes, we held our First Fridays in 2007, December 2007. We had, I think, about 450 people attend that event. It was held at the Tucson Museum of Art. And it's an upscale event trying to get young professionals out into the community, especially downtown. One of our missions is to try and create a vibrant downtown. So this event is perfect, and we've had a ton of success since 2007.
And Ben, speaking of the success of the First Fridays, can you tell us a little bit about the past success of First Fridays and some of the future events that'll be coming up as well?
Yeah, the most popular First Friday of the whole year, every year, is our fashion show. And, you know, I wasn't totally into fashion myself, but I'd tell you what, you can get into it at these places because we had 13 different local designers. We had 140 different models. We did it at the Fox Theater this last time, which was just a hugely, really fun event. We just recently partnered with the Tucson Symphony Orchestra as well. We went downtown again and had dinner at Downtown Kitchen. The conductor came over and gave us a preview, and then we went to opening night, which was really exciting for us because we know that that's a big economic driver for the downtown area and hopefully something that they'd like to really partner with a younger demographic as well.
And Jeff, we spoke a little bit earlier about the goal of Tucson Young Professionals, and it's not necessarily a networking program, but what is your goal bringing in people ages 21 to 45 in the Tucson community together, and what's the purpose behind that?
It's not necessarily networking, but we do have that component if that's what people are looking for. But it's about just getting more involved in the community and getting our demographic more involved in the community. And so we partner with other organizations, the Hispanic Chamber, the Tucson Chamber, and Ben mentioned TSO, the Symphony Orchestra, to give our members and our demographic a way to get together, and whether they want to make a positive change through philanthropy, which we do, or networking and connecting with people for potential future jobs or to advance in their current job. We have a lot of independent business owners as well that are members, so it helps them promote their businesses as well.
Okay. And Ben, I know you're looking to expand the reach of Tucson Young Professionals, and what are some of the ways you guys plan to do that this year?
You know, what he was just saying about expanding reach, and we find that most of the people, they get this idea that they've got to go out of Tucson to get a real job. And so we lose a lot of good talent that's coming out of the university and going to LA and even Phoenix. We call that brain drain. So if we can have people that really feel a sense of community and feel a sense of home and a place where they can gather, we just recognized when we got started with this organization that just wasn't here in Tucson. And so we want to continue building that. We're really excited that I think we're going to bring the first New Year's Eve event that everybody's kind of been wanting in this town for quite a while this year at Lowe's Ventana Canyon. So that's exciting.
And Jeff, I know one of the other ways that you plan to reach out or get more members for Tucson Young Professionals is by offering a free and paid membership. What are some of the events that people can attend with a membership for Tucson Young Professionals?
If they have the free membership, they'll be involved just by receiving information about what we have upcoming. The paid membership will actually get them into all of our First Fridays events. We also have plans for next year to do some professional breakfast meetings where we have a featured speaker come in and talk about a topic that's important to us in Tucson. A lot of the important things that we should be involved with as young professionals to be able to make a difference in changing the future of Tucson and making sure that it's a vibrant community that we all want to live in. So those will be the events that the paid memberships will get into for free.
Okay. And Ben, we talked a little bit about your involvement with Tucson Young Professionals. Can you tell our audience about how you got involved and what personal effects it's had on you?
Oh gosh, I mean, I've been more connected in this community since being with this organization than I could have ever hoped or imagined. We've been able to integrate really well with Imagine Greater Tucson, which is a visioning process. I've met more people in more different events, that associated with our organization than, I can't even think. It's been really fun and inspiring, but also, I feel like we want to try and be a part of the solution and the success of Tucson going forward. And if we're going to stick around, if we're going to stay, then we might as well be doing something positive, right?
Yes. And Jeff, you said you met some of your best friends through this organization, and same kind of experience for you?
Absolutely. I've been in Tucson for 13 years, and the connections that I've made in the last 4 years since we formed, I have some of my closest friends, people that I do business with all of the time. It's been an amazing difference. I've gotten more involved in the community. I've gotten involved with the Boys and Girls Club, with Junior Achievement, volunteering in schools. We support another organization called Tucson Values Teachers. It's just been, the connections in the last 4 years have been amazing.
Well, I think we all look forward to seeing what happens with Tucson Young Professionals in the future. Jeff L. and Ben Korn, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks, Caitlin. We look forward to having you at our next event.
Thank you.
Thank you.